Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to my. I think this is. I actually don't know what episode this is. I'm bad at counting episodes. Heck. All right. Well, this episode we are going to learn how to make a currency generator, and I'm going to show you how. I am going to turn my people out of adventure mode after they spawn into my world. So, let's go ahead and fly to our spawn. This teleports me to my spawn onto the pressure plate. When people spawn into my world, they will spawn on this pressure plate. If you watched my protecting spawn video, it gets rid of any bucket so you can't negate the effects. And it makes it to where you go to adventure mode when you're in survival, and it makes it to where you get the potion effects. I'm not going to show you those commands because I already have a video on them, so we are going to actually go to the shop again, and we are going to jump into the cloud shop. Alright, so let's, I'm going to show you all how to price items correctly so that you don't have exploits, and then I'm going to show you how to go to the other islands. So I have 25 my hand in slow motion. I have 25 currency. Gosh, I can't even think. Okay, so in my world, you can I sell and buy stuff. If you've watched other videos, for 25 shards you can buy 4 gravel. So let's go ahead and switch to survival, which switches us to adventure mode because we're in the range of our things that spawn, and we are going to buy 4 gravel. I get 4 gravel, I have no currency, and I cannot place this gravel. I cannot break anything because of adventure mode, and I cannot place anything. So now I'm gonna run over here to this mysterious pressure plate in my admin room, or my admin floating thing, and this pressure plate is going to spawn me to an island. So let's spawn on that island. Now that I have spawned on this island, I am back in survival mode. I can break blocks, and I can place blocks. Now, how I'm going to show you how to not mess up your currency is, I'm going to show you the commands here in a second that I used to get into this out of adventure mode and everything. But first we're going to show you how not to mess up your currency. So in my world you can buy gravel, but you can sell flint. You can buy 4 blocks of gravel, I cannot talk, for 25 shards, but you can sell flint for 9 shards each. So if you go to your island, you buy 4 gravel, or you buy as much gravel as you can, and you just keep building it up and placing it like this. Like in my world, I reward people for going and actually like doing the work, smelting stuff down, and other stuff like that. So let's get like I want 4 pieces of gravel. Okay, we have 4 pieces of gravel. We can just put these back. Doesn't matter. We can throw them off the side of the world. We have 4 pieces of gravel. That's all we need. From buying 4 pieces of gravel, you are going to profit in my world, and we'll take this bucket just to show you that the buckets disappear again. So this pressure plate is going to take us to spawn, but before we use it, we are going to switch to creative real fast, and we are going to show you these commands. So the spawn pressure plate puts us in adventure mode. Well, this one right here puts us right back into survival mode, and then this one here clears our potion effect. It's slash effect at player clear. That clears all potion effects. So let's go ahead and cover this back up just in case this is going to be like my testing ground for stuff. So yeah, let's switch back into survival mode because that is our main game mode when we are on our islands. So let's not fall to our deaths. And I have 2 buckets, 1 piece of redstone, nothing else really except this stuff. But I step on this and my buckets disappear because I spawn on that and it's a pressure plate, and they're gone. I cannot fight people, and I cannot, break blocks or anything. So I go to the shop. Now, remember, we bought 4 pieces of gravel for, that's sand, 4 pieces of gravel for 25 shards. So now if we run over here with our 4 pieces of flint that we got from those 4 pieces of gravel, we can sell them for 9, which adds up to 36. So you're spending $25 to make 36 in the end game. Look, we're still punching. Okay, but whatever. Alright, now, since I showed you how to make profit is what we're trying to do. So we're buying, it seems like a lot, but we buy 4 gravel for 25 shards, sell 4 flint, which is made from gravel, to make more money. Now, sand, I have my sand set up to where you get 6 sand for 20 shards, and when you smelt the glass down, you are profiting for shards. So you'll sell them, you'll get to make a certain amount of glass, and you're only profiting 4 shards each time you do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and yeet or shuffle into non-existence and switch into creative mode. Now, we can drink some milk since our guy just wants to swing his hand all around in our face. Throw that off the edge. Okay, a currency generator. Let's go ahead and reset our currency to 0. A currency generator can be made inside of your server for like events, like a PvP event, like King of the Hill is my example. And what it does is whoever is close to this block / scoreboard players add @player skyshard1 is going to start generating sky shards. So we have this on repeat, unconditional, needs redstone. You can change this to always active, but that means there's always going to be somebody generating money in your server. Now, if we were to go down here to these delay and ticks, this changes how fast you generate money. If we put this at 1, or just leave it at 0 like a normal block, and just not change not change it when we put the block down, and we do this, we're going to start generating money very, very fast, but we're getting 1 at a time. You can change the number that gives, I can go up by 10 at a time, like this, and you can just start generating a bunch of money really, really fast. Or you can do 10 at a time and delay this to 20. And 20, it goes up like this. 9, 10. It's almost like 1 second. You're generating 10 coin per second. So 10 coin per second, and maybe your objective is to be as close to the block as possible. To do that, that's already happening. I'm the only person in the server. So if I was to activate this, I'm the only person in the server, so it doesn't matter how far away I go, I'm going to be generating money. So that means that you could set one of these up in a PvP zone and just start generating money. Or you can set a radius and make a kit PvP with this. So now to set a radius in a command block, we have to go back here to the app player, and we're going to use this parenthesis, and then we are going to do in a lowercase r equals sign, and we'll do 10. 10 blocks is going to be our radius for this. And then we have to, oh, my thing's messed up that way. Okay, that happens. 10 block radius, like that. Now, if we back out of here and we put the block down, we're in the radius, so we're generating money, but if we leave the radius of 10 blocks, we stop generating money. So this is good for a kit PvP because it's still at player. That means if 2 people are at this objective, the closest one to the block, you could have like a piece of gold sticking out. I don't know, you could make a bank heist area or something, and when you're standing in the vault, you're gaining money, and then, you know, some people could be fighting you. It's just an idea for a kit PvP map. But as long as you're in this radius, you're generating money. Not everyone in the radius generates money. You could have it to where everyone in the radius generates money, but then you might have people team up and then just like try to keep certain people out of the radius. That would be okay for if you had a kit PvP like that had teams, and all you would do is switch to this to keep at my keyboard in here's messed up for some reason. You want to do at all radius equals 10. So that means everyone in the radius is going to get 10 blocks, but as soon as you leave the radius, you're not getting 10 blocks anymore. But that's just a currency generator, how to switch your players from adventure mode into survival mode for like factions, maps, and stuff like that. And this is for events, the currency generators for events. That's what I'm going to use it for. So we learned how to not corrupt our, I don't know, cause inflation, there we go, or make like an exploit to where I buy gravel and I sell, I don't know, you buy sand and then you sell sand for more, you know, and that's just to keep our money kind of not super high, you know, like, I don't know, I'm not going to tell y'all how to price your stuff, but I just want to make sure that y'all know not to like price a block as this, but then if you craft something out of that block, you can sell it for like 50,000 coin, you know? It's almost like you can buy so many pieces of leather, or you can buy iron ingots. You can buy 9 iron ingots for $15, but then you can sell an iron block for 60 bucks. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, what's the point? Then they're just going to keep going back and forth and selling iron and that kind of stuff. So thank y'all for watching. Just gonna go ahead and go back over here just so y'all can get one more look at it even switches my game mode when I'm in creative to survival. But if I click survival, I'm outside of the radius of my spawn and I am set into survival. And let's go into creative and look at these one more time. This is /game mode S at P. Player is whoever touches the pressure plate, and /effect at P clear, which gets rid of all of your effects. So thank y'all for watching. I hope this helped y'all make your servers even better than before, but if I find out anything else, I will let y'all know. Thank you.